intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Here we go again then. And it's Azar. Looking to play him in. Rafinha. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No way through. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Milan finding their passes. Oh, important interception. Mario on two now and looking for three. Fermin. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Kalulu, that's an imaginative pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Fermin really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Backward it goes. Fernandez. Rafinha. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now, can they get him away? Quarter of an hour into the second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely spread. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez. And the through ball. And Messi! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Mbappe. Fermin. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Shot it goal! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's blocked for. It's hit the crossbar. Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Turns and goes back. That's a delicate pass.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Well, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 7. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 23.
Yeah.
Neymar. Número 9.
Can he get on the end of this?
Villa. Número 14.
That's a simple one for the
Vamos
keeper.
marcar uma substituição.
Hazard. He's got away. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. There's a sharp little ball here.
Casabia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Yeah. Rafinha, great vision. And he was alert to it. Ferdinand, he's it forward. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Vitinha. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Bem-vindos a este jogo
The
de
stadium
hoje.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too, with his long-range shooting and those venomous free kicks.
Yeah, he's just comfortable in all positions, a sort of master of all trades.
Intelligence, that's what it's all about.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Romario. Pele. Romario. And shapes the shoot! It's fallen kindly here. And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that's put paid to a promising move. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vitinha. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Romario. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Romario. Shot could be on. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's their second corner of the game. Rui Costa goes short. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Maldini. Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Platini! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Platini. Pele. Ibrahimovic. The message is clear. None shall pass. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's from Mario. And this is Pele! Pele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision making.
Shot, surely! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Casapia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Pele conjures time and space where few can. It's a promising position. Romario, he's found a way through. There's the shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
It's become a case of men against boys. And a chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar goes short. And he's gone backward here. Bounce of passing here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Vitinha puts them all in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Honduras are looking to go forward now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's cut it out. Passes short and sharp. He's having a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Honduras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Romario. Tele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good read. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Neymar, backward it goes. Now it's Romario. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, third corner of the game. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Vitinha is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's gone long. Nice sequence of passes this. Good read, needed to be. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Yeah. Now Neymar, and it's made its way to him. That's an imaginative pass. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Pele. Turns and goes back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. it's come back out to him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Honduras have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's running through. Cristiano Ronaldo! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Now it's Romario. Played out to the right. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Well, it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, shoot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Makaleli really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. This looks... Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Lam. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Vitinha. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutos de compensação.
Now this could be a chance. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And the first half is done. Any views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are back underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Yeah. Now it's Romario. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. And they win it back again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. That's a good run down the left. Neymar. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's clever. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pinches it off him. Pele!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Mbappe! So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Honduras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chance here to counter. That's been intercepted. Makaleli. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, That is one way to stop him. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Hello! That was travelling. And it's Romario. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking tidy in possession here. Lam. Mbappe. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's...
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lam receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah. Now it's Romario. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam, quality ball. He has a shapes to shoot! Well, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Corner number 3 coming up. Dragging it back! Game on again! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Honduras really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
And the shots! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 23.
So, time for changes on
Neymar.
both sides, actually.
Número 11.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! This play was really good, but that's where it stops.
Ibrahimovic had the chance of finishing off a foul.
the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, it's come to nothing. That has been knocked clear. Crosses it into the area.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Could move up a gear here. Driving forward. Rui Costa. And it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Romario. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rui Costa. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Vitinha. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? He's delivered all right.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. Marquez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Might be danger here.
Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Alex Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
And Romario!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rui Costa plays it short. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Tar. And it's been given away. Oh, his first chance for a shot! Pele. Romario looking to add to his goal. Now it's Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. Bergobi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Carvajal, laid into space. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's a good ball. Rui Costa driving forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance here to counter. It's Rui Costa. That is a brilliant interception. Bullet. Rui Costa. Romario. And here's Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's well positioned. Romario! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Robertson. Marquez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. The ball's gone astray. Knocks it into space. And this is Romario. He's picked his way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pele. Marquez. That has not gone well. It's Rui Costa. And this is Pele. Oh, well played. Robertson. Son Heung-min.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Romario. It's Ibrahimovic! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Casabia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shapes to shoot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is goal number 20.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Romario. Marquez clears. And they're back on the ball again. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ibrahimovic, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dunk.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
To Rui Costa. De Jong. And here's Hullet. And he welcomes it in. And he has been fouled there. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Minutes played. Van der Ven.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Defending was strong and firm. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Romario. Rui Costa. Then Kofu can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now he's got space here. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tar cuts out the pass. Son Heung-min. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah. Vitinha. And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Rui Costa gets a foot in here, gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
substitution on the field. Number 12.
Time then for the first
Willis.
substitution of the game.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 2, Daniel Carvajal. Number
Robertson,
13,
who's short.
Rui Costa. Coming on the field,
Oh, good
number
read.
27,
He read that really well and
Van
stopped it.
Nistelrooy. Number 11, Mason
And
Greenwood.
now they can spring out
Number
defence.
66, Alexander Arnold.
That's been intercepted.
Number
That was
22,
well played,
Eze.
well stopped.
And this is from Mario.
There's the shot! He's kept it out just.
Casabia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rui Costa with the short one. Nice control. He's cut it out. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's from Mario. And he's worked it through. Picked out brilliantly.
He's having a shot!
And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short.
And the shot!
It's a loose ball. Let's a look and place it forward. Venpore Kofu are looking to go forward now.
Great chance! Romario! Wonderful! He's got himself an absolute pinch.
There will be
Results
3
no
minutes
longer
added
in
time.
doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ibrahimovic. Van de Ven. And it's Robertson. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, shooting chance! Vitinha!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific... Messi! Goal! They're level in edge race!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It's perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 20, Dixon.
Time then for the
Coming
first
on the
substitution of the
field
game.
is number
Bayer
6,
Leverkusen grabbed the
Hakimi.
equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done...
Takes a shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 6, Hakimi.
The changes then in quick
Coming
succession.
on to replace him
Well,
is
this is what we've been
number
waiting
4,
for.
Wilmar
It's come to
Daniels.
nothing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vitinha, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rui Costa. And he's found a way past. Barrios did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely feet. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Valverde does well to get it back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Koeman. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakamura. Nicely spread. Vitinha. Araujo. Koeman. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for a runner. Trameni gets across to intercept
2
that.
minutes has been indicated.
It's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nakamura. Chance! They scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
The movement so precise. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Casablanca are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ball's played through. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Romario. Romario, this is promising. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Barrios. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Romario. He's having a shot! Neymar. So what can they make of this? Barrios. Pele going about things with real menace. He's played it back. And this is Ibra. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So it shapes to shoot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pele. Ball played for Romario. He won't be happy with that one. Rui Costa. It's a threatening ball. Now it's Pele. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. And this is Neymar. Koeman getting this one clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Nakamura. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Romario. Now it's Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
No, he's missed it. Romario puts his foot on the gas. It's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Vitinha. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer blow.
Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Romario, and he's managed to get free. And that's an excellent interception. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolutely. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable. Bullet really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham, good-looking ball. Seagull. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
And he's had it hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that is out of play. Oh, it's Seedorf, crossed into the middle, and that should get the job done. Ibrahimovic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pele. Romario. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Rui Costa. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pele. And now the breakaway. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. There's the shot! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Floats it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. He has a look out. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Is their second corner of the game. Beckham, who's short. Beckham with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele gets into a good position. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into the middle. Pulitz finds himself offside.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. And here's Ibrahimovic.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. And the shot! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Habrá 2
Here's a
minutos
man
de
adored
descuento.
by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them. They stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Beckham. Oh, good spread. Some really good ball movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf. Yeah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Pelé. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Koeman. Vitinha can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In with the challenge. Romario being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a
Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their third corner. And that's a throw. Bergkamp. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Here's Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. That's been drilled forward. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Collar. He's in space and looking for options. And he's taking no chances there. Could move up a gear here. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We
dorsal
have got
13,
changes here from both
Cristiano
sides, in fact.
Ronaldo. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 2,
The most
Sido.
accurate pass.
El dorsal
Ended
24,
up in no man's land.
Beckham. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el
He's
dorsal
got
5,
away.
Bale.
That's an E.
El dorsal 8, el
2-1
dorsal
for
26,
clearance.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Davids proves too strong, too smart. And it's Michel Platini. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, just skips past his man.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The pass is intercepted. Right, Shevchenko. Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bellingham. Platini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cruyff made a good run there. Nice looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Araujo. Bellingham.
Habrá un
Now it's
minuto de
Villa.
descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good take, and is he in? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Neymar! Oh, crossbar! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and a highly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, this is from Mario. Looks across and plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. And it's Messi. That's a dangerous ball. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham, brilliantly cut out. Pelé.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Drives it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. Bellingham. Out to the right. He slings it in. And that has been cleared. Rui Costa. Bergami pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, what a ball! In with the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Vitinha. Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vitinha. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. That's been intercepted. Koeman is there to clear. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. And this is Eto'o. Well, played right into his path. Eto stood his ground strongly. Oh, smashing header! Boom header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And here's Romario. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a little off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rui Costa. That's a clever-looking ball. Great chance! And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rui Costa. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Romario. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
And Romario! Eto in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Vitinha. Now it's Romario. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Paris appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Nice big chance! Oh, taken with style! And reclaimed it in a trice.
Might want to be careful there.
Messi played with finesse. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Goes down, but nothing given. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Can he finish? And he hits the net! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. Número 15.
So, time for changes on
Abandona o
both
relvado
sides,
e
actually.
vai entrar com
A
o número
1-0 lead
14.
established.
Está a proceder-se a uma
Look, you can't
substituição.
deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Paris really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. And the ball's gone astray. Ferdinand attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Pirlo. Paris with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And this is Pirlo. Climbs up big! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's found a way through. Vieira gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Neymar. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Showing good feet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he was quick to get it clear again. That's the throw. Now he's off and running. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way.